Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and a huge welcome to the financial health track of the Fintech South 2020. For those of you who I have not had the pleasure of meeting before, my name is Asesh. I am one of the co-founders at Salary Finance, a global financial health company, and also the global CEO. I wanted to start by saying a really sincere thank you for you all for being here today. As you know, we are living in the midst of a global health pandemic. And one of the things we know today is that health comes really in three forms: physical health, mental health, and financial health. They all come together to form someone's overall health and therefore their overall well-being and happiness. With COVID-19, that clearly started as a health pandemic, a physical health pandemic, which it very much is today. That's also manifested itself into very much a mental health pandemic and also a financial health pandemic. And what we know is all three forms of health are under significant duress today. Of course, today we're focused very much on the financial health aspects, but given the world and the state of the world today, that is an incredibly important topic. And to help move the debate forward, to help progress towards solutions, we've got 5 topics today to really get to the heart of some of the key issues there. And we'll be joined by a number of excellent panelists, excellent guests to really kind of help take the debate forward. And one of the key things we're really looking at today is what are the challenges, what are the opportunities, particularly what role can fintech play in terms of scaling some of those solutions, and really how kind of collaboration can really help that process. Just to give you a highlight of some of the what's happening in the 5 sessions to come. The first session is about data and what the data is telling us about financial health. Of course, really important to start with the data. The reality is, since COVID-19 kicked in, there are some people that actually have fared better in terms of their financial wellness, but equally significant portions of society have performed far worse. There was already significant amounts of inequality that has got much bigger, but it's really important to understand the nuance around the data and just where there are particular pressure points that need addressing. So the first session will be very much around looking at the data and then what that's telling us. The second track is called Responding to a Crisis and Being able to access capital in a crisis. So for any fintech to really scale, capital tends to be a part of one of the key enablers to that. In a crisis, raising capital can be difficult, and so our second topic will look at this kind of state of the nation around capital and then how you access it in the current environment. The third topic is one of my favorites, which is why we are irrational with money. So humans are fundamentally irrational beings. Solutions which really scale are not necessarily the most rational ones. They're the ones which really get people to change their behaviors, make good habits almost automatically, and really get under the psyche of individuals. And the third topic will look all around that and actually how we can develop solutions which really change behaviors. The fourth topic in the track is absolutely key. So creating solutions for the heightened savings crisis. So fundamentally, the reason why we are so vulnerable from a financial health perspective is a lack of savings culture in the US, globally, where even with a mild shock, people are really unable to absorb that due to a lack of savings. But when you have a big shock like COVID-19, then it just really exacerbates the issue. So we're looking at what do we need to do to create solutions in savings to really make a difference there. And then we'll be ending the final topic today, which is the next step and how we start to help people build wealth. So kind of 5 really great topics, get to really the hub of financial health, what's really relevant in the world we live in today, and some great panelists to help lead the discussion and help work through where we go next collectively. Before we get into those kind of topics, I want to share just a few personal experiences around building a financial health company and what we've learned along the way. As you can see on the screen, I'm the CEO of Salary Finance. Salary Finance is a company focused very much on financial health. Our mission globally is to help millions of people across the world become financially healthier and happier. And in the US in particular, we've set a public goal to help 10 million Americans out of debt and into savings. Our model is that we work exclusively with employers and we provide employee benefits to their employees, which are focused on improving their financial health. And the benefit of working with employers is that it gives us access to unique data, It gives us access to payroll to make the payment side of things easier. And it also gives us access to a captive audience and a better form of distribution working through the employer channel. In terms of practically what we offer, so we offer financial education to the employees in our employer clients. We offer 3 different types of savings products where you can save directly from your pay each pay period. We offer low interest emergency loans and debt consolidation loans. The reason why they're low interest is because we have better data from an employer. We have repayments from payroll, which makes it easier to repay us and more likely to repay us, and that allows us to offer much better value products. We save the average person about $1,000 in the US on their interest costs. We help them out of debt 6 to 12 months sooner, and then we help boost their credit score, typically about 10%, with payroll payments being on time every time period. And in the UK, we've also recently launched a number of kind of protection, health insurance things as well. The inspiration for salary finance came 5 years ago, where at the time I worked as a partner of a consulting firm, 2 children, we have a nanny. I could see the crippling debt impact was having to my children's nanny. I could see the market really had no solutions for her but extortionately priced payday loans. I offered her a very simple employee loan. We paid from her salary, helped her pay off her debt a lot quicker. She saved a lot of money on the interest. She then started to build financial resilience by saving, having gotten out of that issue. And I really saw on a single case, my children's nanny, how a very simple intervention for me could really make a difference to her life. And then 5 years ago, I looked at, okay, can we do this on a much bigger scale? Can we do it for millions of people globally? And I'm pleased to say over the past 5 years, we've made a lot of progress. And so, we've gone from just me to now having 550 clients across the UK and US. Those clients employ 3.2 million employees. And our clients include household names like Tesla or Comcast. In the UK, 15% of the FTSE 100 are our clients. 1 in 4 hospital employees are our clients. The police forces are our clients. 9 of the 10 biggest retailers. And then also banks users. Bank employees have the same level of financial stress that employees in other sectors have. And again, banks use us to help their own employees as well. The team has also grown over the past 5 years from just me and an idea to now having a team of 200 people across 3 different countries. We're fortunate to have great financial backing. So we've had almost $100 million invested into salary finance from Goldman Sachs, Blair & Shalcott, Legal & General. We've issued close to $500 million in loans through that period. And outside of salary finance, with the experience we've gained here, I also chair the UK's largest financial education charity, helping young, vulnerable children to learn good financial habits before they enter the workforce. And the reason for really kind of sharing that story is that 5 years ago I had an idea, and then I added brilliant co-founders, a brilliant team, brilliant capital. We collaborated with lots of people around the industry. We then took a global perspective, and now we're in a position where for 3.2 million employees, we're there for them. They're in our community, and we're there to help improve their financial health and improve their happiness, and we make a really big difference for them. And one of the real aspects of success is really that collaboration, is that constant learning, is that constant support. And really events like today really help that, where you get to meet new people, hear new perspectives, form new collaboration opportunities, and then really learn from each other. So we're incredibly excited to be hosting today's track and this financial health session. And I hope it's very much that a lot of the learnings we've taken for salary finance and building that, we can multiply that with other use cases and other organizations as well. So I'll end there in terms of the intro. Just want to say again a huge thank you for giving your time today and being here with us. I'm going to hand you over to the first session. The first session is all about data and what the data is telling us about financial health in the world today. That will be co-hosted by Asad, who is from Equifax, is an SVP at Equifax, a partner of salary finance in the US, and then also to Anita. Anita was formerly the president at Operation Hope, and she's now the Chief Development Officer at Salary Finance. So Anita, Asad, over to you. And again, welcome everyone to the track today. And I hope you have a really enjoyable afternoon.